He's Nick, I'm Matt, and we're insufficient.
Matthew, it's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday.
That
How's your
means
Tuesday?
It's International Jams time, I guess.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
So, I guess today we're going to talk about,
Oh!
Wait a minute. I'm getting a message coming in. Seems like we have a birthday from the band member of Fish.
Whose birthday? Wow.
Well, we did Fishman's, right?
Yeah, Fishman's done.
We did Trey.
Trey's all set.
We just had Pages.
We did.
So, Peter? Robert?
Cooter?
Is it Cooter's birthday? No.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, happy birthday to Michael Gordon. Hey.
Happy birthday, Michael Gordon.
If you had to rank Mike Gordon in different categories, that's what we'll do all show. As we're talking about whatever we talk about, just say, where's Mike on this category? And I'll start in songwriting. Dude, if he's not number one, he's number two. For the band. For me.
Okay.
For me.
I thought it was Fishman, but that's fine.
Fishman probably comes in at number three.
Number three over Page?
I think he comes in over Page. I love Page. Page is like one of the best musicians in the world. But his songs, I think he has a hard time with them.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't know. That seems like that seems backwards. But
it's Mike's birthday. Let's talk about Page.
Yeah, exactly. Let's completely skip over Mike and we'll talk about Page. Listen, Mr. Michael Gordon was born June 3rd, 1965 in Sudbury, Massachusetts, right next to where I was living in Framingham.
Right next to me right now.
Exactly. His dad started the Store 24 chain.
Okay.
If you're not from this area, then you wouldn't even know about it. He attended the University of Vermont, where he met Trey, John Fishman, and Paige McConnell, and co-founded Fish in 1983.
Yeah.
Majored in film at UVM.
That makes sense.
Yep, which ties into his later, visual art projects. Obviously contributor Fish, offbeat songs, quirky lyrics. Basically he came up with Mike's song, Mound, Yarmouth Road, Sugar Shack, Meat. What else did he come up with?
Wait, he came up with Mike's song?
Yeah.
I always thought that was written by Trey.
No, it's written by Mike. Weekapaug Groove.
And yeah, but there's not
Simple?
a lot of words to that. Yes.
Simple,
great song.
His solo works and side projects released multiple albums. Inside in 2003, The Green Sparrow 2008, Moss in 2010, and Go-Go in 2017.
Okay, so looks like you're right on that Mike song thing. Debuted right before Paige joined the band, as a matter of fact.
Wow.
Actually, yeah. A month before Paige came in, hey, Mike, happy birthday. They played Mike's song for the first time. That's crazy.
That's nuts. Directed a documentary in 2000 called Outside Out, which combined fiction, surrealism, and documentary style.
I remember that.
Co-authored The Fish book in 1998 with Richard Gere.
That was spelled Fish, though. Not related to the band.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, the rest I don't need to say. Was kind of bizarre. Obviously, side projects with Leo Kottke, in Clone and 66 Steps. Famously
Leo
brought out
should change his name to Codpiece. It should be
I
Leo
love that.
Codpiece.
Leo Codpiece. I like that.
Yeah.
Famously brought out the treadmill on stage.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
They did the side. They did, also nicknamed the Cactus, as everybody would know.
Yeah, I believe it was one of your children who came on and told us it's because when he plays, he looks like a cactus.
Yep, that's correct.
And I don't think I shared it with the podcast. When I was in a certain ride on a certain theme park, they added a cactus playing, could be a bass, might be a guitar, into the inside of the ride.
Interesting. Do you think that has anything to do with Mr. Michael Gordon?
It does to me. I sent you the picture.
You did. I like it.
We'll post it.
I like it. I got to send you a picture that my daughter sent to me.
Okay, good.
And it's quite amazing, and I'm going to send it to you.
Okay.
But yeah, do some filler while I'm doing that.
Okay, cool. So if I was going to say probably the top 55 Mike songs, in no particular order, number one would definitely be Destiny Unbound, is probably my favorite song that he wrote. Mound, though, comes in at number two. It's very close. 555, Yarmouth Road, those two are also very near the top.
Did he do Send Him a Mule, or did he just sing it?
I think he wrote He absolutely wrote Send Him a Mule.
Yeah.
100%. Which is why Trey and Paige having a Mexican battle in the middle of it is fucking weird.
It's weird. It's not Mexican. It's klezmer.
I know. Same thing.
Oh,
to me.
Right?
What is klezmer?
It's like Jewish music. It's just like Jewish folk music.
Okay, I was going to say Russian.
Okay. You
I
could.
can see that.
You
Okay.
could.
But at the bottom of the list of all of Mike's songs, and on your birthday, you need to be made fun of a little bit because we can't spank you, even though we probably would. Sugar Shack. What? Stop it.
Ooh, yikes. Shots fired with Sugar Shack. That fucking song.
But
Jesus
other than
Christ.
that, Mike, you're batting like almost 1,000.
You're killing it, Mike.
Yeah.
Absolutely
the man,
killing
buddy.
it. We love you, buddy. Whole
All
week
right,
of Mike.
Mike all week. And we're going to use Mike's all week, which is rare because usually I fuck up.
Mike's for Mike.
Yeah. For Micah.
For Micah. Mike's?
Okay, what was I filling for?
I had to send you a picture. Did you get it?
Oh.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it. I thought... That's amazing. Yeah.
It's good.
Trey is a unicorn.
My daughter sent me that.
What did she give you any context?
Nope, just sent it to me.
She sent you the photo? That's amazing. We will post
I was like,
that.
this is great.
Yeah. I want to know where she got it from. Did she make it?
No.
Okay.
I think it was on Pinterest.
The greatest form of social media ever.
100%.
Yeah. Okay.
Other than any social media that we're a part of course.
Yeah, that's true.
We also want to thank again Maya Hatch for a wonderful interview.
Maya
Hatch. For yesterday's episode. It was awesome. Great. Thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate it.
Let me tell you something. It kind of pissed me off. Here's why. Because in doing the research for her show, I had to watch a lot of Goose clips, right? And now I'm getting a lot of Goose clips.
Ooh.
Because the algorithm thinks I want to watch Goose clips. This is the problem. I don't hate them as much as I used to.
But they're not great.
I'm not like, let me tell you what, if they were playing near me and somebody was like, hey, I've got a free ticket, I would now go to the show.
Oh, I wouldn't. I'd rip it up and then in front in front of people that were waiting for a ticket.
Okay, but part of the reason
that's got nothing to do with Maya. I'm happy she enjoys it. You know, it's just
that's why I'd go. I'd be like, I'm going to kick it with our friend Maya.
All right, if she was there, yes, I'd kick it with Maya.
Yep. All right,
100%. I would agree with that.
We do have to talk to her about the whole Wook thing, though.
What about it?
Well, I feel like maybe it means something on like Goose Tour than Fish Tour.
No, I think it's the same thing, right? Just like apparently the Shakedown Street is the same thing.
No, because okay. Well, she's got a car and she showers, so
she does.
Those are two things that a known fish Wook would not be a part of.
That's correct.
Yeah,
but it is international.
I thought. Oh, sorry.
No, nothing. What were you going to say?
Dude, I thought you had, I was doing filler in hopes that you were coming through with a great segment.
I got no great segments. You were wrong.
And so I was like, okay, I'm going to blow my load on one of the segments that I created, which was basically, 5 songs by Mike. And then we blew through that, and now we're over here in like no man's land.
Oh, God, that fucking song. You really had to say that, didn't you?
I did. I feel like he might have wrote that. No, there's no way he wrote that. It's not that good of a song.
He didn't write No Man's. That's all fucking no. It's not that good of a song, and we're gonna give that one to Trey.
Have you heard him and Kodkey do
Sweet Emotion?
Yes. How'd you know?
Because
that's great.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's like too good.
But Fish has played Sweet Emotion. They teased it in Tweezer. I forget what Tweezer I was listening to, and they were playing Sweet Emotion in it.
Okay.
Might have been from 96. I can't remember.
I can see that.
Yeah, but it was good. It was really good. You got no segments. You got nothing.
Dude, I blew through my segments, and I thought you were coming through with like a hot segment.
But it's International Tuesdays, so we should really have something together.
So while you're thinking about something that's kind of cool, I'll talk more about Mike Gordon and his side project. So we talked about Codpiece, but we never talked about Mike Gordon's band with Scott Murkowski.
Okay,
so
from Pink Salmon.
So when I was in my early Fish days, there was this place in Providence called the Living Room. And, Fish was always far away. And so you wanted to go see live music. You would go see this band called Max Creek.
Okay.
And so my friends and I would go down to the Living Room and we would go check it out. And like the band was okay, but there was the guitarist always he didn't get you to the exact same place as Trey, but he'd get you close, right?
Okay.
And so I always liked him. And, as time went on, though, I kind of forgot about Max Creek. So I got tickets to Mike when he was playing in Boston, and I knew nothing about his band other than the fact that he said, last time we went around, we said everything's on the table, and we had a really hard time kind of coming up with set lists, playing songs. We never got the cohesion that we had hoped we would find. We thought it was a good product, but we didn't get that level of togetherness that we were looking for. So this time we cut it down. And we got maybe 75, 120 songs that we think we can play during this tour. And so far, to all of us at least, it sounds a lot better. So I'm excited to go, right? I'm like, I'm not like front row, but I'm like 2 or 3 rows back, and I'm all the way on the side, right? So for me, they're good seats. I can see Mike the whole time. It's great.
Yep.
Club's rocking. Everybody's having fun. And this dude's up there playing with him. And I spend most of the first 2 or 3 songs just checking out Mike. And then the guitarist gets his first real solo of the show where the band is kind of percolating as Mike likes to do. And this guy's going for it. And I turn to my friend and I'm like, hey, this dude sounds like this dude who used to be in this band called Max Creek. And it turns out it is.
Yeah, nice. Nice, Nick. This guy sounds like the dude from Max Creek, bro.
Yeah, so then I was fucking really psyched. And for the second set, I went up to the balcony level that wraps around.
Yeah.
Got really good seats for that and just kind of spaced out.
That's awesome.
Really good Mexican food before the show.
Did you shit afterwards?
Nah.
Butthole burritos.
Negative.
Listen, International Tuesdays. 12/7/1995 Niagara Falls Convention.
12/7/95, huh?
Yep, I've heard this a bunch of times. Listen, sound check. Poor Heart, slow version of Poor Heart. Again, anybody that can find us some sound checks, that would be great.
We like listening to sound checks. They're fun. And this does count as international jams because we listened to the show on the Canadian side.
That's correct.
Not the New York side. Okay, everybody,
right.
Calm the fuck
down. Yep, calm the fuck down. And here's the thing: one of the best sound checks, and I'm gonna have to send this to you at some point. But it's the sound check for Clifford Ball. Have you ever seen it?
I saw Clifford Ball.
No. The sound check.
No, I've never seen it. I'll send
you the video. It is awesome. It's the night before the first night, and It's a really crystal clear video. They get right up on the band, a lot of talking. You can see people in the background dancing, but they are killing it. And they play some version of Tweezer Reprise. That is just the sickest version. Fishman sitting, sucking on a lollipop the whole time. What are you doing?
What is going on with my hair?
That is my question
Even for
every
me,
day.
This is like horrible.
That's literally my question every day.
Every day it looks completely different. Dude, okay.
It's good. It changes things up. You look like a different person every day.
You're like, I don't know who my co-host is today.
Yeah, like, who's this guy?
Yeah, what is this? What does he got over there? What has he got? 2 microphones? What the fuck?
2 turntables and a microphone, bitch.
So remember Curveball?
Yeah, that didn't
they
happen.
Never played it, right?
Yeah.
But they did the sound check, and Renee Humler, whatever his name is, released photos from it.
Yeah.
And then the band had to cancel because I guess there was contamination in the water, right?
There was also just a huge amount of water.
How come Fish didn't still play it and just broadcast it?
I don't know.
That seems weird to me.
Yeah.
That's always kind of bothered me. They had set it up. They were there. They clearly had the crew with them.
And then they just didn't play it and broadcast it.
And they didn't
for everybody.
They could have just. Well, I don't mean the sound check. I mean they could have played the show.
The whole show. I know, but you know what? They
don't like doing that, and I think that it's no fun for them.
It is because nobody's there.
But for you and me, I think everybody who's listening to the show, I love it when they're just jamming together in a room, like when you get some behind the scenes at the farmhouse. And so it would have been really cool. But I think for them, they really do need that audience participation.
Like the Undermined album, you got a second disc that had the videos of them playing and jamming and shit.
Yeah, I love that kind of stuff.
Totally underrated album, by the way. Set 1 opened up with Old Home Place.
Dude, don't get me started on this song never being played anymore. Once a year if you're lucky. If you're lucky.
The Curtain.
Not with.
Nope. AC/DC Bag.
Fan favored.
Nice. Demand.
Okay. Is Demand still a bust out? It's been 9 years.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Last time it was played, San Francisco.
Rift.
Not a bust out.
No. Crazy Slave to the Traffic Light.
Jam chart version?
It is a jam chart version. How did you know?
Something, just told me maybe it was. I still don't fucking know what that means.
The Ugly Pig was next, Mr. Gaiuti.
Not the Friendly Pig. Sorry, Ari.
Bouncing Around the Room.
My favorite song. Possibly, that's not even sarcastic.
Possibly, they're playing Possum next.
Well, it's Mike Gordon's birthday, and this is my favorite song you sing. Mike,
yes,
by the way.
Agreed. I like that it's second to last on the end of the set. And Hello, My Baby to end the first set. Total 95 vibes on that one.
Hello, My Baby, probably done a cappella. Somebody's shushing me.
Probably, definitely done a cappella.
Matt and I will have merchandise for the summer tours. You guys can come to our shop. One of the shirts will be Don't Fucking Shush Me. Another shirt will be Same Set Reprise. We had another good one. Oh, yeah. Prague Rock, but spelled like the city of Prague because that makes as much fucking sense.
I love that.
Trey.
Those are all 3 really good ones. Quick 15-minute break.
We've only been doing it 6 months. We got 3 shirts.
They're good shirts, though. They're quality shirts.
Agreed.
Set 2 opener. Split Open and Melt.
Split Open and Melt.
I mean, it's just what I love about 95. Going straight to the jugular.
Is that my favorite Fish song?
It is for you.
It is. Yeah, you're right. It is. 100% is.
Strange Design.
Shitting on Page songs, but I like this one.
Taste that surrounds. So I don't like that.
Because they're all Taste that surrounds now, right?
No,
and they just call them Taste?
No, they're just Taste. The Taste that surrounds has different, it's a different structure.
Oh, it doesn't have the cool, funky beats. It's like more of a rock tune.
They did not understand how to jam it then.
Let me tell you something. This is going to be unpopular with people that are on the show right now. I kind of like the first version a little better than the second version. I would have not wasted that song on Taste. I would have wrote a completely new song and used that new structure.
Okay.
Personally.
It's a hot take.
Yeah.
Reba.
Bow, 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 bow.
Followed up with Julius. Blazing hot, Julius. Blazing hot. Both Reba and Julius.
I think was
charts.
The highlight of the show for me, if I remember this show correctly, which I probably do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sleeping Monkey.
Weird placement with the number of songs that are about to be played. Sleeping Monkey. I think somebody was a little stoned and read the clock wrong.
Sparkle. You're still chasing that motherfucker. Mike's song Into Weekapaug into Digital Delay Loop Jam.
Yes.
Those are always fun then.
Yeah, they were fun. I want to know how many times Mike's has gone directly into Weekapaug, and it's got to be less than 5.
Probably.
It's got to be less.
Ending with Amazing Grace. Weird way to end set 2.
For an acapella, I'll take it.
And then encore, just one, Uncle Pen. More grab ass for the band.
Pass.
Yeah, hard pass.
By the way, Uncle Pen would be considered a bust out when they play it this summer. Uncle Pen. Oh my god.
Pass.
Dude, so you and I basically grew up in the same time period. I mean, I know that there's a big difference, but
yeah.
But we had like kick it or stick it, right? When you're talking about somebody, you're like, you're going to hit it or you're going to kick them to the curb, right?
Kick it or stick it, motherfucker.
And then I don't know if it's the Gen Zs or whoever, but they have rate, smash, or pass.
I love that.
And it makes me fucking laugh every time.
I know my kid was fucking trying to like was showing me like he was trying to show me Gen Z like terminology, man. I just did not get it at all.
Dude, if you want to feel old, try to understand. So my daughter, who is considerably younger, she wanted to go and take the train, the Green Line. So we took it over the weekend. And we were surrounded, by the first time I've been surrounded by middle schoolers in as long as I can remember, because they're all riding the trolley.
Yeah.
The shit they were saying, I was like, what fucking planet am I? Did I take an edible and not remember? Yeah.
You had the page face?
The page face from that one clip where Paige just out to lunch.
Some teases here. Melt included a Inagata Davida. Reba included Pop Goes the Weasel tease. Weekapaug was unfinished. Mike and Fish tease Maze in Digital Deloop Jam. That's pretty cool.
Digital Deloop?
Did I say that? Digital Deloop.
He's Matt. I'm Nick. Happy birthday, Mike.
Happy birthday, Michael.
Whoa. There's so much pressure on birthday episodes.
I know. It's tough. And then and then because there's so much pressure, you just extend it the whole week.
That's why. But let me tell you something. Guys, by Friday, we're going to just be smooth on Michael Gordon.
Smooth sailing.
Dude, smoother than Michael Gordon's butt cheeks.
I don't think they're smooth. They're probably hairy as fuck.
No way, dude. Those things are like
pull it taut and shave it, Mike.